We call the golf swing the pyramid of learning. So you learn from the bottom to the top. And the bottom is really good posture, good arm position, good grip. So I'm going to show you how to get good posture before we get good movement. So what you should do is get your feet about shoulder width apart. So check your shoulder width here in the middle of your feet there. Right, that's the actual stance you want most of the time. A little bit shorter, narrower for short shots, a little bit wider, but only a little bit for the longer shots. And then from there, I'm going to turn round to the side now and show you how to get really good posture. So feet shoulder width apart, stand up perfectly tall, balanced, so you've got a straight body. Now your hip bone, find your hip bone. You've got two of them, you should have. Big round bone each side in the hips. Club across the hips. Touch the hip bone with your thumbs, and from there, this is what you should do correctly, which is bend from the hip bone forward, and you're feeling that you're pulling your hamstrings up to your backside, to your glutes. Here. Not this one, which everybody does. Right, so you're pulling up, and then from there, allow your arms to relax, and lower yourself into your knees and ankles. Lower. Don't sit down. Just lower yourself so you've got the ground. The better you have control of the ground, the better you'll have control of everything above the ground. So that's the most important thing. Get the posture right, let your arms relax, and then put your club in position. From there, I'm ready to go. And now I'm going to show you the movement that you can make, which is really like the dance routine of getting your body to work properly. Not just turn and turn back. Load the power as you're turning. We call it the spiral movement. The quickest way to getting from the ground floor to the first floor is straight up. The second is spiral, around. So that's what we want the golf swing. We want the weight to come up from the left foot and spiral all the way up to the right shoulder. All the way, like a rope tied to my left foot, twisting, 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 and I can feel all the muscles turning up to the top. That's the first movement. And then from there, as we've tightened that rope to the top, you can feel it wants to get pulled back down, pull back down. So that's why we call it the spiral. The spiral becomes left foot to right ankle, left ankle to right shin, left shin to right knee, left knee to right thigh, left thigh to right hip, left ab to right chest, left chest to right shoulder, as we're going. So a little bit like taking a cork out of a bottle. We push it in and twist it up. So we're twisting to the top. And I put a club behind me and I wind and feel the whole thing twisting. So the right hip has to go up and back on itself, not just turn. We lose the power if we do that. So up. And then because you've loaded this way, what happens then on the downswing, the spring loading becomes obviously the unloading. Down, around and through. So it's a spiral around and up and a spiral down and around and through. It's not just a turn and a turn. And the reason it's not a turn and a turn is because if I turn, I'm trying to find the club position. If I work the body and move the club with me, the club moves through those positions very, very easily.